The Ministry of Education completed a two-day workshop for teachers on Friday aimed at developing a good practice guide for early childhood development. Chief Education Officer Marcel Hudson says the idea is to give teachers a good understanding of the Caribbean Good Practice Guide so that it can be used contextually in Guyana to improve the quality of education offered to local children. He pointed out that the guide takes a holistic approach to early childhood education with the involvement of several agencies and even parent engagement in the education system.
From the perspective of policy, you will know that policy is critical because it gives a focus that will propel us to become agents of change. It gives us a focus as to where we want to go and how we're going to get there by way of crafting a roadmap. When we speak about standards, it speaks of expectations that will enhance the learning outcomes for our students. And it is important that as educators, as persons involved in impacting the lives of children, that we set standards and ensure that those children meet the standards that we have so set.
The Chief Education Officer is of the view that the workshop comes at the right time.
Many of our students, they have tremendous difficulty in literacy, for example, because we miss that fundamental period when their brain is so wired to internalize concepts that are at that very early stage in their development. And I'm happy that as a nation, we have understood this. And so while nursery education in our context is not compulsory, we have approximately about 90% of our children are in nursery schools, and that as a nation is commendable. And no wonder our consultants may have chosen to be this country to be a part of this process.
Consultant from Grenada, Dr. Leon Charles, explained the importance of designing policies for early development.
Once the idea came about that, look, this is something useful to do, we first of all looked at the research to get a sense as to what are the important international practices that would help in strengthening early childhood. And we identified 8 areas of practice which were deemed to be important for a good, comprehensive, and as the Chief Education Officer said, holistic early childhood program.
Minister of Education Nicolette Henry told stakeholders that capacity building events are fundamentally about improving effectiveness at the micro and macro levels.
Capacity building also focuses on furthering this ministry's ability to do new things and improve what we currently do. Most simply put, capacity building will improve our performance and enhance our ability to function and continue to stay relevant within the context of a continually changing and evolving education system.
The workshop came at a time when a new strategic plan for 2019-2030 is being formulated. The Early Childhood Guide is being practiced in 17 Caribbean countries. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Yanis Abrams.